good evening. Okay, I told you last time that I will do that every single time. If you've seen various parts of the 12-hour Lifetime Epic, it is fully explained there. For those who don't have the patience to do that or haven't done it yet, let's just summarize. If anybody watching this, much like Maria, not so much her, but Zio, Jennifer, various people throughout time, right? If anyone has a problem with the whole David cares about everybody else except for David thing, the phenomenon that makes him good at everything he does, if any of y'all have a problem with that, you know what you gotta do. Make a petition signed by mostly, but not necessarily women, saying we want David to intro to Like a Prayer by Madonna. We don't want to hear a shitting thing about Hitchcock because we are in the cool crowd, not in the square crowd. Yes, Hitchcock was a great filmmaker, but given what David's been through, he deserves to come into Like a Prayer every time and make an homage, probably visually and maybe audio, depending on the project, to her Brooks's You Were Born for This Speech and Miracle. Yes. That's what we will do this every single time. I will just good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I will good evening you to hell and back until somebody does that. Holy shit, just to remind people that after what I've been through, as depicted in that Lifetime Epic, we need that shit. We need that for David. David needs that, given what his secret is to everything he does that's good in life. That for others and shit. Right. Okay, so that's the Hitchcock thing. Guess what? This project is going to be a little different than the copyright thing I just did for YouTube, short notice. This one actually has an outline. Yes, we have one for the beginning and we have one for the end. Hopefully each discussion before and after the song, this is the purpose of this. The purpose is to sing a song, right? We could just up and sing it, but given certain things, given lots of things, we gotta explain shit, right? Oh, we have to now, yes. when I got attacked, even by a troll, right, over Maria, and then Maria turned on me because Samantha came back and she didn't want to help her. Oh, the world ended. The world ended multiple times. First because of the troll, then because of Maria's ability to turn. Now we gotta explain everything that could possibly be an issue, even if it's a song. Whoa. just in case. So we will have lots of time before for discussion. We will have lots of time after for discussion, but the purpose is a song. And this is actually going to be a production. A little bit. Hopefully not a big fucking long 3-hour epic, but we'll see, okay? Okay, so, I want to explain the idea of how this song came about and exactly what the idea is, okay? So, I was laying in bed one day after dealing with a bother, which is typical because the way I've been living life, I try to get good shit, do good shit for others, get shit done, blah, 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 blah. But every day, someone finds a way to bother me. Sometimes it's positive, which is welcome, but necessary. You still have to take time out for it. Most of the time it's negative. Sometimes it's petty. Sometimes it'll wipe out your week, right? I was dealing with the bother at the wrong time of day. It's really freaking hot at this time of year. The sun sets on my room, making it like a sauna right there, right? So I couldn't do anything. I had bothers. I couldn't deal with them. It gets extended. It rolls over to the next day, and then things get backed up and backed up and backed up until I can work again. So I'm sitting there laying in bed, unable to deal with the bother that just came up, and I'm sitting there and I can't get to sleep because it's fucking hot. It's like a sauna. And I'm thinking to myself, and I don't know what came over me. I just thought about Sisqo. As in the rapper from the 90s, right? Sisqo. Who wrote the famous, who sung the famous, I don't know who wrote it, I don't keep up with the details, who sung the famous Thong Song. Yes, I'm not sure if he had other hits, but he was at least a one-hit wonder, if not a few-hit wonder, right? He is famous for the Thong Song, right? I was curious, I don't know what came over me, I was curious to know how his name is spelled. I was. I looked it up, and it's actually Sisqo, which is weird, I didn't guess that. I would have put a C on the front. I actually thought it was going to be a C. I thought it was going to be C-I-S-C-O, actually. That's what I expected. No, it was S-I-S-Q-O. I thought that was interesting. And then I started watching Thong Song for the first time in, like, what, 2 decades, right? Right. I don't know what year. And then it was in the 90s sometime, right? 2 or more decades ago is when I last saw it. I saw the Vevo music video for probably the first time, because I didn't see music videos back then. I just heard the song. And I looked at the song, I was like, a song about thongs. The Thong Song. These bothers every day that I'm getting when I'm trying to do good shit for people, they're kind of wrong, aren't they? Yeah, they're wrong. They're really wrong. This is Sisqo's Thong Song. These bothers are wrong. Thong. Wrong. And that's literally how it happened. That's, watching the Thong Song, thinking about wrong bothers, it gave birth to the Wrong Song. About how all these bothers are wrong. So, So, you guys, if you know that song, you are in for a treat. And so, now, for those of you young people who may know it but not seen the video or don't know it at all, I need you to do something, whether now or before we actually start. It's up to you. You don't have to do it right this instant, just before we start the song. I'm going to need you to go to see the official Vevo music video with Sisqo singing and dancing to the Thong Song. You're going to note, you're going to listen to the lyrics, you're going to see what it's about, you're going to see what he's wearing, you're going to see how he's dancing and singing, you're going to see everything about that song, and then you're going to come back here and see what I did with it. That's how you're going to truly appreciate it. Holy shit. The Thong Song turned into the wrong song. A song about women's underwears and booties in them turned into a song about how all these bothers, while I'm trying to do a bunch of good humanitarian shit, mostly for other people, right, is wrong. Wrong. Oh my God. So I did that. It's right here. I wrote it all out. It's all ready. So that's what we got here. Let's see what's next. Oh, we have to change wardrobe. Yes, we have to get out of the. We're not done yet with the hilarious shit. You think I'm going to wear this during the Thong Song? You think I'm going to wear normal clothes? Let me show you what I'm going to wear. Hold up. I'm going to get off camera for this one. Let's get into our wardrobe. Ain't no good evening now, huh? Look at this shit. Ain't no good. Yeah, if you've seen the video. Oh, wait, we're not done, though. Hold on. We got some bling. We got some fake bling to put on. Yes, we have to put on our fake bling. The young people will think it costs a lot. No, it doesn't. Let's just put it on. Put the fucking fake bling on. Oh, you have to get the thing through the... Oh, my God. I have to... I'm doing this live so you can see how much of a pain it is. Get the thing through the hole. Let me see if you could see that. Get the goddamn... This is what I did at work every day. I didn't purposely fool the young people. They just were fooled, and I enjoyed it after a while. Why not? Oh my God! Get in the damn hole. Get in the hole. Oh wait, is it in there? All right, there you go. That's one. We're showing the process by which we fool the young people every day. I did this every day before work, 7 days a week. I think I stopped overtime by the time I got these things. Okay, let's this one I can do. Wait, where we go? Okay. Let's try to do this. There we go. That was easy. All right. Yep. Oh, we got more. So because both Maria and Samantha are subjects of the song, right? Here's Maria's necklace. Get it up. Get it. Read it. Here's Maria's, right? It's blurry. Who cares? This one goes on, right? Let's just put it on. Yeah, you think that bracelets are a pain. Try to do this shit when you're a guy, not used to wearing necklaces on a normal freaking basis, having to go behind the back and then clasp it. Wow. Oh, we're not done. Yeah, and then because Samantha is also addressed in the song, this is my old work badge. Can you not get blurry, dude? Can you not freaking get blurry? This is my old work badge, MSH, Kezavega, because she came back to me, and that's amazing. This gets retired, but I will wear it for this song because she's in the song. So again, with the claspy shit. Let's see if I can do it in front of you. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yes, I got it. First try. Are we wearing both of them at the same time? Oh, that's fine. You can see both of them. They're not over each other. Okay, that's good. Oh, we're not done yet. So we have, I don't know if this is going to stay on me. We have a bumper sticker. Can you not be blurry? Oh, there you go. That is what's going to happen, both during the song and discussion. We're going to try to apply it like this. Let me see. Oh, can I get this off of here? I did not rehearse this. All right, dude. Okay, this is an annoying waste of camera time. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, there's a little protection thing on it. Okay, here's the actual sticker. Okay, got it. We're going to take that, we're going to put it right here. Hurry up. Right here. Buckle up, shit's about to get real. All right. Hopefully it stays on. I'm pretty sure it will, right? Sisqo doesn't have that. Now, oh, this is the best part. Check it out. We got some Sisqo shades. Yeah, look at those shades. This was as close as the store, the gas station had to Sisqo shades. That's gonna be on too. Now this, what the fuck? Did I take the sticker? Oh, there's a sticker on the back. Okay, I didn't see that one. Okay. Actually, you know what? To be honest, this is going to make it way hard because I did not rehearse the song with these on. As you could tell, I just took a sticker off, right? I would have noticed that before. I'm going to have to read the lyrics on the page with these wearing these. So it's going to be much harder than I rehearsed. I did rehearse this a little bit. There's 3 Spanish words in there. One of them's kind of difficult. So yeah, I'll put them on the screen though, in case I mess up. So yeah, this is what we wearing. This is what we wearing. Now, let me see if I had a point up. Here's the thing. So we're wearing this for now. We're performing the song, but you're going to have to come back. You're going to have to stay tuned for the discussion after, because I'm going to have to explain the wardrobe choices. Yes, I'm going to have to explain where this shit actually came from, so we could sort of like reinforce a point that I've been making recently in my projects. Yeah, it's worth sticking around for. Let's see. What else we got? So let's get the shades off. I don't need them. So I do have an important commentary though on editing. So, again, we're going to draw attention to the process because this is very different from what I just did with the copyright thing. I need people to understand what it takes to make these projects, because as long as there are people out there like Maria who I once trusted, who could say things that imply that I just go like this and make a video, especially this idea that I lie to her that way while I work a full-time job elsewhere with a magical time I don't know why, how I would have. We need to reinforce this. This is also for the job, too. The job who thinks just because they don't hear from me for a while that I'm somehow lost concern. No, I'm working like a dog. Here's how you know. Whenever you see me talking to the camera, I don't know what I'm going to put over this later, okay, if anything, okay? Every time you see video that is not me talking to the camera, that was inserted later after the whole performance was done, right? That's what we call mixed media. Every time you add something other than this, that takes work. Depending on what it is, a lot or a little don't matter. That's why the last video dealing with the copyright issue, I didn't add anything because I needed my message to be up that day regarding copyright. It was urgent. Could I have? Yes. But was I going to spend the time? Oh, hell no. That had to go up. That had to go up. So yeah, so what we're going to do this time is we're going to take appropriate opportunities to add stuff as I see it on the table. We're going to see the difference between a project like the copyright thing, which at the end of the day was 16 and a half minutes, right? And we're going to see that took a day. That took a day. Again, even just because it's 16 and a half minutes, the final project, there's still a lot of preparation time that goes into it. I have to write the song. I have to figure out what I'm going to talk about. Even if it's not on paper, I have to have it up here. When you consider, it all takes preparation. Now, it may not add up to a full workday, right, at a normal job, but when you consider the output of that video, the insight, the quality of the song, and the really deep personal insight that was the output of that project, no matter how much or how little preparation time it took, the output was tremendous. And that's the kind of shit that I could do every fucking day of my life. Yeah, I'll just get up and talk and say insightful shit with minimal preparation, no editing. But we're going to do the same thing here with an outline, with insightful stuff to say, and a song, a very well-prepared song. And we're going to see after this day how long it takes to come out with the final project, so you can compare the two. Also, because of the bothers while preparing to free up space on my computers for the new birthday stream, which we're going to do August 23rd, we're going to run into the new birthday stream because the bothers were so much, they bothered me from making this video, which is a song about the bothers. Yeah, so we're going to run into 2 projects. I had to clear enough space for 2 projects on the table at once. Once a big stream. This one, we don't know how long it's going to be. So I'm already sweating because it's hot here down here. I'm just talking, I'm sweating. I haven't even done the main thing yet. Okay, so we're doing that, okay? What else do we have to do? Process, yes. Compare the video, yes. Yes, we're going to run into the birthday stream. There's another thing we have to cover, okay? So I'm actually gonna use footage from the end of the Lifetime Epic around about to demonstrate my point here while I talk, okay? So because the song refers to certain things that I intend to hold up to the camera while I'm singing it, we're gonna have a first-time situation where, remember when I did the Lifetime Epic where I held the shocking things that Maria does not know about life based on my Google search results to the camera, and then I contrasted that with my censored version of my resume that's designed to combat trolls. Remember how I went back and forth saying this person does not tell this person, does not lead discussion over this person, this one leads, this one follows, blah, 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 blah. Remember how at the beginning of that I said that I might have to edit this over clearly clearly legible if my holding it up doesn't work? Well, it turned out that in the end, when I looked at the footage, I held it up just right, so you can clearly read what I was referring to. I didn't have to edit like I said I was going to. It was perfect. But here's the thing. We have to do that with a variety of items in this song. They are all going to be placed around me on tables so I can quickly pick them up and hold them. But because we're doing a song and you have to keep pace, you can't fix things to the screen so that they're legible. You can't do that. You have to put them up best you can, and then move on to the next song lyric. Yeah, it's going to be hard. So I'm probably going to end up holding something up, and then later edit it clearly legible. Yeah, because we don't have time in a song to hold stuff up, fix it just right, and stop the lyrics and then continue. We can't do that. And this is going to be the first time ever experimenting with trying to do that. So I could still fuck up, even if I could still. In fact, what we're going to do is we're probably going to cut no matter what happens. We're going to cut after this intro. And we're going to do it in another take so that if we do fuck up and it's too bad, we can just do multiple takes of the song. And at the end of the song, we're going to cut again before the ending discussion. So we're going to intentionally cut, whether we need to or not, between this discussion, the song, and the end discussion. That's how we're going to do it, because this is an experiment. We haven't done this before. Okay, so I covered that. Okay, so also, well... Oh, this thing already fell down. Okay, this thing's falling off. I'm just gonna put on here, and then you could it's gonna fall off. We'll just not, That's you know what it says. Okay, that's it. There's my $5.99 I spent at the gas station for that. Gone. it wouldn't stay on. All right, so the last thing I have to say, you guys, when you hear the lyrics, you're gonna want to stay tuned because we have a bunch of disclaimers regarding some of the lyrics. That have to be, covered in the end, for various reasons. Not everything, just some things. It's very important to cover, and it's going to be a long one, too. Okay, so, hold on. All right, so technically we're done with the outline. One more thing. Guess what? The box is back. We have a box. We have a box of shit. We have a box of shit that we're going to have to go into during the post-video discussion and some of it during the video. So yeah, we have a box back. I'm Carrot Top again, unfortunately. So yeah, so we're good. We're going to cut now, and we're going to try to attempt the song. I'm going to arrange everything, and we'll see what happens. This is the first time ever. Dun 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 dun. Yo, this song right here, this is letting all the ho-hums know how annoying these daily bothers are, especially when you're trying to do good shit in life. Check it out. Ooh, that crack so scandalous. Another buyer couldn't handle it. The seller probably wants back and forth like I'm the bitch. But I gotta deal with YouTube's copyright glitch. Their alert line closes down reports because they think I forgot. But this project takes work, so connect the dots. And Maria needs funds, but because working she's not, because she was living La Vida Perezosa. But if it quacks like a duck, duck, walks like a what, has a feathery butt. I think I'll compare her again. The online girls ask for cards, but only I'm working hard, all year long. All these scams are wrong. Maria, when Savannah goes, threat. You're supposed to call them up and give them heck. Because ain't no money coming in, because FedEx is a wreck. Because it's wrong. You like it when the money comes in. But if I ain't got no mental peace, then that's the end. You can't get another thing from me again. Because it's wrong. That fence out there, so scandalous, but if I ask a neighbor about it, my parents can't handle it. They yell at me so bad, it's like I'm the one who wrecked the Twin Towers of 9/11 instead of those Muslims. You like to think you're big shit because you pay for your own spot, but if I don't have money, these kids starve and rot. And yet you buy from their fresh market, pricey snacks and pop, because you are living La Vida Egoista. Zio had guys she fucked, but I showed Samantha what? She got me moving my butt. So much faster than him. Women had guys there they date, but I worked harder than their mates. In front of my fire star's face. Don't you think that's wrong? Maria, when I get Samantha vid, and you need stun guns, but the law's a dick. But Wildfire wants to ride on my shit. Then you're wrong. I hate it when my fire stars bite the dust, because the pedestal I put them on had some rust. Then the rain came in and fucked it up, because they're wrong. I like it when my FS1's history, but Maria and Samantha are a mystery. Girl, you can't be both doing the same shit to me, because now I know exactly how you're both wrong. I hate it when the hardwood floors hurt like a bitch, but because it's too hot in there, so I'm sleeping on it. And in an overtime week, that's how it is. So you're wrong. You see this place so scandalous. My mom and all around you would get their eyes checked, but David threw down and investigated it, argued all his points like only he's the shit. Couldn't see all the homeless people who don't have a spot, couldn't see anything or connect the dots. They'd be way more disadvantaged while the system cares not, because they be living la vida desesperando. Maria had a lot of luck. Other guys would want to fuck. But David manned up. I think I'll sing it again. Maria had a lot of luck. Other guys would want to fuck. But David manned completely up. And changed a what? Come on. Remember. Remember. What did I change, Maria? Remember. Allah. I hate it when my quadruple shifts get an interrupt, and I have to rush home because Ensu Boland's in a rut. And I find the director of my former internship is corrupt. And that's wrong. I hate the way Maria sleeping trailers makes me go talk to her boss at work, but when it's the same to my parents, they go mock. The bothers every day. Samantha, take my money, but then cooperate. If a guy answers your phone, I'm going to be irate. I don't think you heard me. I said I hate the way the bothers every day. I see all your spirits reincarnate, your disloyalty, your words, your ability to betray. Oh, please tell me, fire stars 2 and 3. Whoa, don't do the same. Oh no, whoa, you just saw me transform Sisqo's song about thongs into a teaching lesson on all your wrongs. Holy shit. What I just did! And that's a Thong Song, transformed into Wrong Song. Oh my, the only thing I had a hard time with was the LensCrafter thing, because I mistakenly put the Wildfire CD, wherever the hell it is now, on top of what I had to next get. That sucked. that was not intentional. The poor kids I threw on the ground because there's too many of them, but the Wildfire CD, it's not even here no more. It's somewhere, but I just... By the way, Maria, this one was done in honor of you. This was a long time ago. I think when you were still on the job, she was sponsored in honor of you. Yeah, I think I told you. I had to have told you that. Let me go one by one. This one, you already know. He was sponsored in honor of Samantha, right? The Pedro Martinez thing, right? This is Usher. I said to him I can write custom songs. He didn't know who Usher was. I thought they knew. Now I can do custom songs on that one. That's the first one I sung to you in a trailer to tell you how you can't have a friend who tells you about the person you're with and shit, because that'll break down. The what's it called? You Make Me Wanna. Yeah, that song. I sung that to you. That's why I sponsored him. And then there's King David. That's self-explanatory. I mean, maybe when somebody convinces me that David matters, I'll feature him in a one of the streams, not my birthday stream, because yeah, I'm not doing a birthday stream. Wait, come on now. Okay, so yeah, okay, so we're gonna cut now. We're gonna come back for the discussion. The discussion's probably gonna take a long time because we have to talk about a lot of the shit in that song, and also some other shit we left off yet. Okay, so I have an outline for the end. It is way more than the beginning. I have 30 minutes, 34 minutes on that tape at least. Probably the same on this tape. We're going to try to fit this under an hour, so I don't have to change tapes. I only have 2 prepared. The one's in the camera. So let's go over some things. First off, a disclaimer. Now, regarding the crack on the case, this case is for Jennifer. I'm just going to show it. I'm retiring my hat. See this? That's my hat that I used to wear at work every day, the Never Underestimate Power of Vega, and that's a ball signed. That's a ball signed with the date. You'll get the explanation. I'm going to do what I call a Patrick Marlowe birthday stream on September 15th. We are all going to be international players on Team Finland, me on the left wing, Jennifer on the right wing. I don't know if I want Samantha in the middle or put Essa Tikin in, who, yeah, also in the team. We had to change his number because they're both 12. Jennifer's number is being changed to 12. I will explain that later. But I had to order a case. That crack was on it, and I knew from past experience that when you have a thing, the sellers want to replace and send it back and go back and forth and back and forth. I couldn't have that. I had that on the job. One of the days, regarding the shoes I bought when I switched to Van Line, when Maria became Firestarter, oh, horrific experience. I expected the same from him. I laid out the situation, what he did, what I've been through. I said, this needs to be hassle-free or I'm going to deal with this on camera. He was great. He automatically, he didn't automatically, a couple days passed by, he accepted it, refunded the money, keep the item, that's their policy, it's the money buyback guarantee. But you never know if some seller's going to go loco and like want to haggle and shit. I laid it out for him. So because of that, I'm not going to out him on camera. I'm just going to mention the crack in passing, and we're just not going to deal with it. But we're going to replace it with something. Here's what we're going to replace it with. See, what I was going to do, if I had to deal with him, right, for wanting to go back and forth, I was going to take out two birds with one stone and deal with someone I put off when I was still working. These shoes, right? These are the same shoes from, these are what we call PF Flyers. If you've seen The Sandlot, you know what Benny the Jet Rodriguez uses the PF Flyers for. When I switched Van Line, I told Maria I'm getting these shoes. I explained briefly what he did, but she hadn't watched the whole movie. I was setting up so that when she watched the movie and she knew that I was wearing PF Flyers on the line where her stun guns were going to come down. That's how I regarded it. That's what it's like when you have a Firestarter, not just a regular partner. You do special shit like this. And the 20-year-olds, since the 20-year-olds haven't seen stuff like The Sandlot, you can do shit like this. So, but here's the thing, the seller fucked up on this, and he went back and forth with me when I was still working, which was I had to call out because of that, and it was a big blow up at home. So I've been putting this off. We're not going to go off about the case, the seller who sold me the case, but we will go off about this guy, because I was going to take out two birds with one stone. Now we just take out the one bird that matters the most. So there you go. That's what we're going to replace it with. That. We can actually get this out of here now. Okay, that's not relevant no more. Okay, that's one disclaimer. Zio. If anyone thinks that thing with Zio and the lyrics is not fair, oh, it's fair. We're just not going to deal with it now. Here's when we're going to deal with that. It's fair because of the thing she said when she turned on me for the same reason Maria did. She turned on me for helping Samantha. And the way she turned on me was especially... Maria and Zio were both despicable in their own ways, but Zio had a certain thing about her that opens up a discussion. We're not going to deal with it now, because that will take a long time. We're going to deal with this at the end of Maria's demonstration video, which we have to finish up. It's not going to be for Maria. In fact, do I have that? Oh, yes. Okay, let's cover that. Here's how Maria's demonstration video is going to end. We are 4 goals away from beating the Wayne Gretzky single season goal record. Even if Maria comes back to me, she's not doing the project, okay? Because she turned on me in the way she did, and Zio turned for the way she did, we can incorporate both turnings at the end of the intended video, right? As a teaching lesson, a lesson. We can turn it into a teaching opportunity rather than an honor, right? But here's the thing, we need something to finish it up. Here's what we need. We need an actress. 3 possibilities. If Samantha stops fucking around and comes clean on what she's been doing and cooperates with David or, follows her word, she can finish it. We'd have to call her Maria. She'd have to act the part of Maria, but that's a possibility. That's actually the most appropriate. But there's other possibilities that have other things. We need somebody who's legally named Maria. Somebody out there. We don't want no pretenders. No, we want somebody who can literally consider this something for them as well as the original Maria. We need somebody legally named Maria, and they have to be one of 2 types of person. Now, the least favorable is actually what Maria already is, the little girl in trouble profile, right? That's actually the least favorable. But you know what's even more favorable than that? Somebody who has a legit mental illness. Yes. And I can make happy with the remainder of her project. That's what I'm looking for ideally, if they're named Maria. Otherwise, I have to work with the little girl in trouble profile. It's not going to be as useful as the legit mental ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not necessarily mentally ill, someone with legit life circumstance problems. Like they have it generally bad in life, right? Just like Maria, but maybe a little different issues, right? Right. Some Maria who has it bad in life, basically. I do prefer mental illness, but it's okay.
Friday night, I don't seem right. Take one more look in the mirror. I'm not myself, but I can't tell how to fix what I'm feeling. And all I know is I don't really know anymore. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure, trying to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. Crowded room, I can't move, but in my head thoughts are racing. Empty words, I'm not sure how much more I can fake it. And all I know is no one really knows me at all. I wanna stay out, but I wanna go home. I'm with my friends, but I'm still alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure, try to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. That's what I tell myself. Keep it all together when it's crashing down. That's what I tell myself. To know it's not forever what I'm feeling now. What I'm feeling now. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. I don't let them see me drowning in pressure, trying to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. Friday night, I don't seem right. Take one more look in the mirror. I'm not myself, but I can't tell how to fix what I'm feeling. And all I know is I don't really know anymore. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure, trying to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still can't move, but in my head thoughts are racing. Empty words, I'm not sure how much more I can fake it. It's all I know is no one really knows me at all. I wanna stay out but I wanna go home. I'm with my friends but I'm still alone. I wanna feel love but I don't love myself. Inside feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Try to fit in but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. That's what I tell myself. Keep it all together when it's crashing down. That's what I tell myself. To know it's not forever what I'm feeling now. What I'm feeling now. I wanna go out but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. I don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Trying to fit in but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work.
Then, once we do what we were going to do for that Maria, for the Maria, then we teach. And that's where the Zio stuff gets legitimized. And useful. Very useful. So, if y'all have a problem with the fact that I'm postponing the explanation and the teaching lesson, here's what you do. You give David some goddamn resources. You find an actress who fits his profile so he can get this project done ASAP, and you hear what I want to say but won't say it right now because, you see what I'm saying? I can't do this shit on my own. I'm not an agent. I'm not a job hunter. I can't. If anyone comes to me saying, say what you want to say, David, say what you want to say, I'm going to say, go find me an actress. Go get me some resources. Give me a fucking staff. Get me out of nowhere, California into an actual production studio. Solve my problems and you'll hear what I want to say a little faster. That's how it works. God, I'm sweating because I'm in a shack in nowhere, California, where even at the dead of night, it's hot because talking to the camera causes this to pour. I just watched a video from on Facebook from what's her name, Tommy Lauren, that Republican chick, Tammy Lauren or someone who was talking about the heat problem in California. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not on either side. Like I'm not one side or the other. I'm politically independent, but I agree with what she says. I do. Sorry. So yeah, yeah. All right. That's a little longer than I wanted to go on. The lens crafter thing. Okay, I have to have a disclaimer on that. So, I don't want to go over the whole issue, but basically what it comes down to is when I got a scratch on my glasses, I couldn't simply go in and repair it because they won't let you repair it without an eye exam. I was told in 2009, eyes don't change after the age of 26. I was already in my late 20s, I think like 28 or something like that. Later on, 2019, before I worked for FedEx, I checked out laser eye surgery. They did an eye exam. They confirmed they didn't change since 2009 or whenever I went in before. So they literally proved right what the girl said 10 years ago. Yet they wanted an eye exam as if physical properties change, and they don't. So I went back and forth with them. But here's why I wanted to add a disclaimer. In the song, I mentioned how comparing myself to how much worse it would be if I was a homeless person and I needed this service done would be way worse, right? That's the point. That's what made the song. Here's what didn't make the song. That didn't put away my argument. That's not why they changed an optometry law just for me. Yeah, I changed a law, but just for me. You know what put it away? I told them that if I could, I would sign a contract that they're not responsible for anything that goes wrong with the eyes. If something goes wrong, if they don't like discover like an eye problem because they do the eye exam, they would discover an eye problem. They don't want to give you some that's expired. They compare it to medicine, even though it's not the same. Blah, 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 blah. But if you don't care about yourself, like David doesn't care about himself, if you're willing to accept the risk that something could go wrong, if you just get the simple lens replaced like a freaking car part that just needs no test, just replace it because it's broken. If you have the attitude of David doesn't care about David, he just cares about getting this thing done and continuing to do good for others, that's what put it away. They were willing to change a law for somebody who abandoned themselves, just like Christ said, you give up yourself, you gain eternal life, all that stuff I'm probably putting on the screen right now because this is an actual production, unlike the last one. If you stop caring about yourself and you put others first and you're willing to make that argument, they changed the law based on that. They changed a law based on the David doesn't care about David work ethic. Holy shit. Holy shit. Why are we having a problem with this? Why don't we encourage David to do good shit when he changes a law for himself based on it? Wow. Wow. So yeah, that's what did it. It wasn't the homeless comparison. No, that wasn't enough. It is bad, but it wasn't what did it. Let's see. We have to change a wardrobe. Okay, we have to change my wardrobe. I need to get out of this shit. But we need to explain some shit first. Okay, let me, shit. I need to figure out what to put on instead of this. Let me see. Okay, I brought a bunch of things to consider. I'm going to explain why we're not doing this. If I want to keep the same, first off, this is the only white open jersey-like thing I have in my closet. This is the only white pants I have in my closet. I had no choice but to wear this. I'm going to explain why once I take them off. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over potential replacements. You see this? This is my Toronto Maple Leafs jersey that I wore during the season for Kalen, which we're still in the middle of. Kalen wanted to get here first. We're still on hold. That's why it has MKH. That's for Kalen, okay? Here's my number. 27, right? It was always that way. I'm probably going to put some footage over from the video so you can see it's legit, right? But here's why we're not wearing this, even though it would be perfect. You see that MKH? Okay? So given some of the problems I'm going to discuss coming up, I don't want to be seen wearing something with MKH on it and discussing some of the things I'm going to discuss shortly upcoming. So that's why we can't wear this, even though this would be perfect and it fits me. Let's move on. Here's what I want to wear. Because of what we're going to be discussing, which involves AVGN and such, this is the AVGN shirt I wore. I got from AVGN back in like 2007 when he gave me a bunch of shit. Look, it's signed in the back, James AVGN. Now, I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to show you what happens when I put... It's a large. I'm going to show you what happens when I put this on. Hold up. Okay, come on. Get off. Get off, you stinking jersey. Get off. Oh my God, get off, jersey. All right, where is it? Oh my God. Okay. See this? Look at this. It's skin tight. Yeah, I could wear this, but it's skin tight. You know why I never wore this until this very moment? Or actually not this very moment. You know why I never wore this? Well, okay. Here's what happened. This is annoying. The only other time besides just now that I wore this was back in, I want to say, July of 2012 when I was on my weight loss journey from January being at 205 down to August. That was where I was at 153, right? So you can figure July I was almost at my target, right? I made a video that's no longer available. We're not going to discuss why. Called a video series, actually, like a 3-part, maybe 4, I forget, called Emotional Prostitution. Yeah, we're not going to talk about what it was about. But I remember in part two, I wore this, and I danced to Shakira's Hips Don't Lie, as well as LMFAO's I'm Sexy and I Know It, right? That's the only time I wore this, during part 2 of a series called Emotional Prostitution, which I think was an hour long. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they were just an hour to fit on one mini DV tape. Okay, so, where do I want to go with this? Yeah, when I wore that, This was oversized. This was draping off of me because I was almost at 153 pounds, right? When I first got this from AVGN in 2007, I was also very small, just not as small. I thought I would never wear this. I thought if I ever got up to this weight to where I fit this, I was a failure. That's what I thought back in the day. Guess what, Maria? Because I worked so hard around the clock making videos for you to raise awareness for your cause, I got so big. This now fits skin tight. What I thought I would never wear because I didn't want to get there in my life, it's now skin tight. Yeah, that's how much of a sacrifice I made for you. I can't, dude. So we're not wearing that. Let's find something else. Let's find something else to wear. I think that's it. Yeah, let's find some. Here's what I'm going to wear. The only thing that will fit me, aside from that white jersey with the MKH on it, which I'm not going to wear for reasons you'll understand maybe upcoming, I'm going to wear my other jersey, my Quebec Nordiques jersey, based on my NHL, my favorite team from NHLPA 93. This also has Vega 27 in the back. I bought this while I was still working and had it customized because I thought I might play hockey again sometime soon. Guess what? I'm going to show you what happens when I put this on. Hold on. I'm going to show you what happens when I put this on. A jersey-like thing is the only thing that will fit me now. Yes, it has to be a big drapey jersey. Yes. Come on, get on. All right. You see what happens when I put this on? Look at this. Look at this. See? Now, it does fit, but it's a large. How does it fit? See this? You know what? When I originally bought this, I bought this like you're supposed to buy them, one size too big, because when you play hockey, you have pads in here. You have shoulder pads. You have pads on. So you're supposed to leave enough room for pads to play hockey. Guess what? All that pad room, that got filled out by my actual body. So now if I want to play hockey, I need one size bigger. And I'd be playing as a 230-pounder. That's not right. That's the opposite of what successful hockey players weigh. Now I have to wear something that was made for pads underneath in addition to my body, because working so freaking hard for your cause to make you a sympathetic figure to the world got me to gain so much weight that now here I am. How about that? All right, so that's what we're gonna wear. Oh, for hats. I could wear this. I also did buy this. Again, I actually have a review in progress for NHLPA 93. I started at my job before FedEx. Oh, I can't get to that. I bought this for it. It's a trucker Quebec Nordiques hat. Forget that. I have something better. Watch this. This is what was supposed to be my championship hat for the perfect Vesna stunt, right? Remember in the big epic how before I got into issues with women, right, in a different environment, I was trying to do a charity video project, and in March 5th, 2010, I had already made this hat. I already made this hat back in like 2009. This was when I completed the stunt, right, for charity, it was supposed to go towards Hockey Fights Cancer. Right? There's Hockey Fights Cancer that I had put on it. I was going to donate to Hockey Fights Cancer. And I had a custom logo embroidered with the perfect Vesna stunt on it. And you could see it's made to be, see that? This was going to be the hat. When I beat the stunt, I put it on. It's like you're winning like the Stanley Cup, or you're celebrating with your team. So yeah, this was supposed to be the championship hat. This has been around since 2009. Never worn it because I never got my charity video plan started, because I went after shooting that tape for Jim, Craig, and Andrew. I went into a certain environment, and one thing led to another, and I thought I found another way to do it. But we're not used to that, people in this world. We're not used to like trying to honor a person as a way of starting a charity plan. Yeah, we're not used. So here we are, in 2022? I'm just going to wear this shit. I'm just going to wear this shit because you know what? Why not? When will I? If I don't wear it now, when will I? Can you see that? That's the banner. That's the banner that was supposed to hang in the background of my stunt. Now, that was when it was supposed to honor Nabokov for losing the Vesna to Brodeur in like 2007 or some shit, right? That's when that was made. Yeah. It's not connected to the Sharks no more. That's old. That was already old when I shot that video. So yeah, that's how much my dream has been put off. Holy shit. Okay, we're good. All right. Now we have to discuss a little problem here. So now obviously you've noticed how I've gotten into the habit of customizing songs and singing them and pretty well, and they're also pretty like meaningful and shit. Some people, I know this is going to come up at some point. I'm going to tackle it right now. I'm going to snipe it out before it comes up by somebody else unwelcome. Some people might say, hey, David, why don't you go into those places, I'm not going to say what they're called, and sing cover songs. And, hey, while everyone else is singing already pre-written songs the way they were written by the artist, why don't you sing your custom songs for a living? Why don't you sing your custom songs to custom instrumentals and rock the house? Yeah, that would be a great idea, wouldn't it? In fact, you know what? I've never done that in my life. I've seen Martin Anaya used to do that all the time. Whatever, he's expected. We'll call him expected. We're not going to put him up or down. We'll just say he's what you expect when people do that. If I went in there, you know what would happen? Has anyone seen that episode of Victorious? I think it's called Freak the Freak Out. If not, they feature that song. They debuted that song, Freak the Freak Out, in an episode where Tori Vega goes undercover in a karaoke place that's run by some snobbish girls from Northridge. I'll probably show it on the screen if I can, unless I don't want to get a copyright though. Yeah, so look up that episode, see what happens. Google or YouTube Freak the Freak Out Victorious. What happens in that episode in the place where they sing stuff, what Tori Vega does in that episode, that would be David Vega the first time he touches down with his own custom songs in one of them places. So yeah, technically, I could make a career out of this. Yes, I could go local, rock the house, go across the United States, every single state, maybe worldwide, and make a career singing my custom songs. You know what the big problem is, though? Here's the problem. At some point, people might take a picture of me on stage with the machine that says what it says, what type of place that is. It might not be a problem the first time or the second time or the third time, but at some point, they're going to see enough pictures of David on one of them stages with the type of place it is, and they're going to be like, oh, David! I knew it all along. I knew you were... He's going back to that again. I'm anticipating what the trolls who know too much would say. It's true. You think it's not? No, it's true. Eventually, someone's going to connect the dots and be like, oh, David, you can't go back to that. Okay, here. So we got a problem here. We got a problem here because, number one, I want to explain something. The custom songs, they didn't come back. They weren't around in 2010, right? I did try to customize Criminal Mind from the Blue Streak soundtrack by Tyrese and Heavy D to Critical Mind, about me being a reviewer and being, doing some new stuff to sort of like, put myself out there and shit, right? I did customize that about midway through 2010. It wasn't a full customization, I don't think, and I never made anything about it, no. Also, at some point during 2010, later in December, when I was up for the award against Bo the Baylor, right, I was expecting to win. I was so naive, I thought the world would catch on to the amazing shit Dave was doing. No, the guy who everyone wants to laugh at that let his girlfriend get hit with a ball got it. I was devastated, but you know what I had prepared, ready to go? I had a version of Eminem's Not Afraid, about making a charity video making comeback and sticking it to the old YouTube personalities who got David wrong. Yeah, I don't know if it was... I think that was a full custom. But again, didn't win the award, never sung it. So, you know how long it took for me to go full custom to even one song? When Samantha's friend, her elderly black friend, overtook Vika as David's favorite person because she kind of dumped on Samantha a little bit, and at the time we thought Samantha was a bad guy and shit, right? I made a version of Hell Yeah by Rev Theory about her elderly black friend overtaking Vika for David's favorite person. It was great. I'm not going to sing it because she wouldn't want to be mentioned here. We'd have to sub the name, and you know what? Let's just not do that. That's when the custom started. I want to say that was either before or after COVID in January, when I got COVID, very briefly. I want to say before January 2022. Then Wildfire came up with their Like Home campaign. Then I either made it after that. I funded their campaign with my custom songs. Right after that, the next song was Vika's Runner-Up Award. Right, so then that was definitely after the COVID in January. So January 22, the top of 2022 is when David started this whole singing thing, covering his own songs, able to make a career out of this. It came in 2022, for real deal, like serious deal, right? So basically, I have a bone to pick with somebody, right? I have a bone to pick because of the foregoing. Here's what it is. I'm not sure if this is the right party. I'm going to take a stab at this. I don't have time to research shit. I have a bone to pick with Merriam-Webster, yes, or whoever decides the words in the English dictionary and how to spell them. Okay, here's my bone to pick. Guys, when you say the name of the place where people go in and sing covers or custom songs, how do you pronounce it? You pronounce it karaoke. Yeah, that's karaoke with a care at the front, okay? When you say the word karaoke, right? That's a C at the beginning of the word, not a K. It's a C, okay? It's like the Care Bears. I'm going to put the Care Bears on the screen in case you don't know them, the Care Bears. That's the Care Bears, okay? When you say karaoke, it's spelled like the Care Bears with a C, okay? Now, if you say it the other way, the way it's actually spelled, you say it like, I'm not going to say it because I don't want anyone to cut it together with something else. You say it like the simplest term, the simplest way to describe a simple motor vehicle. I'm going to put an example on the screen. Okay, when it's a K, you pronounce it like you're saying that word, right? It's either if it's like the Care Bears, you put a C on it. If it's like the motor vehicle, you put a K on it. Right now, as far as I know, that word in the dictionary has a K on it. Yet you pronounce it like it's a C, like it's a freaking Care Bears. So. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into the origins of the word, but I'm pretty sure that the whole world, everybody in the world, always says karaoke. They don't say like the motor vehicle. They all my life, I've heard, if they're all pronouncing it wrong, whatever. All my life, everyone says karaoke. So I'm going to take that as right, as correct. If that's correct, you know what you got to do, Merriam-Webster? Change the fucking word to have a C on the front, not a K. If you do that, my problem, my very unique individualized problem is solved. All you gotta do is put a damn C on it, and I don't have to worry about going to those clubs and being photographed with that on the damn stage. This is very annoying. Oh, if anyone thinks that this is not a big deal, oh no, it is. I know this. I know this. Ooh, it's a big deal. You won't believe how stupid some people and entities can be. We saw that with Vitor Pitor. Vitor Pitor, he fucked everybody up. Once we know there's a Vitor Pitor type who can doubt the realness of me and Maria despite clear proof, oh, nobody has a hope. Nothing anyone David said, and nothing that comes out of here regarding anybody else, past, present, or future, has any hope if someone can doubt Maria like Vitor Pitor did. That's why we throwing down doing this. We are entertaining the possibility that the Vitor Pitor type will be out there somewhere and make that interpretation. Yeah, we have to. He screwed everything up, Vitor Pitor. Let's cover some other things that are related. So that's a thing I could realistically come into contact with. Other things I don't think I will, like, example, the martial art, right? That the martial art I took when I was a kid, I will show it on the screen again, right? The very common martial art that was around, the only martial art that everybody took when I was growing up, I don't think that will be an issue because unless I go back to Sensei Anthony Brewer and see what he's doing, he's probably teaching the same thing. I don't think I'll have to deal with that. That's probably fine. As far as the Living Daylights is concerned, I gave that away to Maria, said that that's how me and your premarital, if we were in a relationship, the premarital version of our relationship would be like Bond and the Bond girl and the Living Daylights, okay? Unless some other girl comes around, like someone who fits the profile, the little girl in trouble profile, and like there's issues with the age difference or shit like that, where the family might be like, oh, what would a relationship with David would be like? I won't really need another copy of the Living Daylights to hand out to someone, right? As long... Yeah, Maria was like that. I had to provide them something to get an idea of what David's relationship with her would be like if she wanted to flip the switch and say let's be in a relationship, right? So unless that same situation happens again, I don't think I'll need to worry about the Living Daylights. Oh, here's another problem. I didn't realize this. You ain't gonna believe how this came up, by the way. Okay, so y'all know, or y'all should know, that I got into Angry Video Game reviewing in 2006. Because of Angry Video Game Nerd, I just got out of film school. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was on YouTube and I saw his Double Dragon 3 review. Now that's back in the day when he was called Angry Nintendo Nerd, okay? And he just did Nintendo games. That review is one of his most famous, not the most famous. He's done a lot of shit since then. He made a big deal. That whole review is like a 4-minuter about the Bimmy and Jimmy typo on the 2-player screen. Right. I never saw that 2-player screen growing up because I always played 1-player. But I knew I had a more meaningful experience than AVGN. So that's why I did the review. I saw AVGN's 4-minute thing on just the Bimmy and Jimmy. And I said, oh, I can do better than that. I got way more personal experiences with that game. I made a big fat epic, right? In response to him. And the whole time I did the 1-player mode because I'm 1 player. I don't got a Mike Matei in my life to play the game with me. But I did address the Bimmy and Jimmy part because I was in his review. I didn't think much of it at the time, right? So here's the thing. Things happened starting 2010, I would say ending around 2017, right? 2019, you know what I did? I went and I actually updated that review. I will show examples of this. I updated that review. I took all the screenshots out where I was in front of the camera, live on, like behind a screen in front of the camera, and I replaced those with live shots of me saying the same thing on camera like you're seeing now, trying as best as I can to replicate the same hand gestures. I didn't get them perfect, but I said the same words, right? I tried as best as I can to replicate everything and replace those screenshots with live footage, right? In 2019. So you have a 2006 shot review with new live shit, right? From 2019, right? So I had to revisit that review in that year, 2019, the Double Dragon, because the alternate ending, I think, involved the two-player screen. Imagine my shock when I looked at that two-player screen and I saw that they both take karate, and I saw how that's displayed on. I'm not going to show this. If you're gonna, it's all out there. The AVG and review, the Bimmy and Jimmy thing. If you're gonna find out what's wrong with that screen to David at that point in time, I'm gonna make you do the work. But imagine my shock when I saw that screen and I was like, "You mean that was there the whole time and I didn't recognize it? Really? That was there for over a decade. I did not recognize it." That's the first time so what I'm trying, and you won't believe this. You want to know how surreal this is? I might show an audio clip, not the video. Back in the day when I did that review in 2006, or maybe the alternate ending, some person told me, because I said the characters were Japanese because they took karate, right?
And even practicing is not funny. It's just a lazy spelling error. And sure, maybe it's the correct spelling in places like the UK, but consider the fact that the person speaking it is Japanese. The person being spoken to is either Japanese or some generation Japanese American who's living in America. And they're in Japan at the time that it's said. So face it, there is no in-game explanation for it. The game makers fucked up.
Somebody told me they're actually Chinese and they're martial arts kung fu. Yeah. And I looked into it and I realized he's right. But here's the thing, because in the story, the Double Dragons went to America and there's no kung fu dojos in America, they took karate instead. I mistakenly thought they were Japanese. So when I went back to that review in 2019, I also interjected a modern soundbite of me saying they're Chinese. Yeah. All the Chinese stuff in the modern version, it was all 2019 me. I'm going to see if I could play an audio clip of it, so if you could see if you could notice the difference, because the first one was done in a voiceover booth, right? Making all the environmental sound out. 2019, I didn't give a crap. I just did it without a booth over me. We'll see if you can notice the difference when I say they're Chinese. It used to be Japanese. I had to fix that shit.
And even practicing is not funny. It's just a lazy spelling error. And sure, maybe it's the correct spelling in places like the UK, but consider the fact that the person speaking it is Japanese. The person being spoken to is either Chinese or some generation Chinese American who's living in America. And they're in Japan at the time that it's said. So face it, there is no in-game explanation for it. The game makers fucked up.
So I was put face to face with that shit. I was. So unless I deal with Double Dragon 3, I'm pretty sure I won't need to, and 2 players, right? I don't think I'll need to worry about that again, right? Even if I do a stunt for that game, it'll be a 1-player stunt, right? I could go hitless. I could do Marion battles, right? I've experimented with that. I don't think I'll have to worry about that unless I revisit the game 2 players. But that is a problem. That is a problem because I'm an angry video game reviewer. That was always there. It was always there in the game, and I had to come back to update it, and then I was like, shit. So this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Like, this whole thing, this whole unspoken thing that's... Oh, we're not done yet. Let's go where we want to go. Let's go where we want to go. So we remember that the Sisqo thing, right? Happened a long time ago. Hold on. Let me obscure this. So does anyone... So this... I'm showing it. So this is the white jersey I was wearing in that song just now. The Sisqo song, right? This is the white jersey. This is the only jersey in my closet that is white, and it's also, I don't know if you can see, it's like shiny material. It's like shiny shit, right? This is perfect for the Sisqo thing. But do you know why I had to turn it inside out so you don't see what's on the jersey? Anyone have an idea of what's on the jersey? Which is why? Do you think I turned it inside out because I'm just like a loon and shit? No. You know why I turned it inside out? Look at the name. Oh, I don't even have to turn around. You can see through it, huh? Yeah. So if that's the guy that's on the jersey, on the back, but you're going to see what's on the front. What? I'm not going to... You can imagine what's on the front of that jersey that can't be taken out, like my Dallas Stars jersey that yeah. So, here's the thing, and people, understand something. Dennis Eckersley, he's mine. Yeah, again, let's go back to the video. I think it was the lifetime. I used his fist pump instinctually. When I scored a goal at Maria, I did the Dennis Eckersley fist pump. That was instinct. I did that because of him. Because I grew up with Eckersley. When I was in Little League and also in the backyard, I'm not sure if it started with the Reds or the Rangers. I'll see if I have tape on this. I was a pitcher for the Rangers, right? And I tried to imitate his style, throwing almost sidearm. Okay? I don't know if I have tape on that, but I know I have tape on me throwing that same way in the backyard. I used to imitate his sidearm style, and I got used to celebrating things with a Dennis Eckersley fist pump, okay? So as far as what I can take out of this whole, nonsense is concerned, Eckersley is mine. He's mine. I claim him. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you don't like the fact that I have to wear this and I have no choice, here's another thing you can do. Buy me some freaking wardrobe. Have somebody sponsor my productions so that when I know I'm going to wear things once and probably no more, it's new shit, not shit I have around from those days. Yeah. If I had my own production staff, I wouldn't have to work so hard. If I had someone else buy my wardrobe, I wouldn't have to recycle questionable shit. But I don't have that shit. I have to work with what I have, what I grew up with. That's mine. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not stupid. Now that we know the Vitor Pitor type are out there, and that they're both in real life somewhere and also in the system, we have to assume everyone's a Vitor Pitor type. Yeah, we do. Just in case. Just in case. We do. That guy fucked everybody. He fucked everybody. He did. Alright, what we got? Okay. We have we have two more things to cover. We're going to go out on this. I'm actually going to stop the tape because we are ending. I will have to go on to another tape. I'm going to take a break, but I'm going to end this the way it has to end. We have to change subject. We can't end on this. No. We have to change and talk about where we're going next video. Yeah. All right. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can. Oh, the pants. Also, these pants. Anybody have any idea where the pants came from? From the first time I went down the 60-miler, which is on October 8th, 2010, shot a video. The only time I shot a video, I ended up doing that over 150 times lifetime to lose weight. The first time I went down my 60-miler, I shot a video, got these pants at the end of it, and used the pants all throughout 2011. Yeah, so again, the only white pants I have. They actually don't fit me. They're too tight. But no one knows that because the project I shot was never online. It was in other projects, but yeah, no one knows that, but the pants had the same problem. The pants came from the same era of shit we don't know if we can talk about, right? Right. You don't even know that. You didn't even think about that. You didn't even think I got no choice with these either. Yeah. Now we cut tape. Okay. Okay, we're back. We have a little bit more of the outline to cover. We had to change tape. Okay, so we covered all the problems and shit like that. We left on the path. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We have two more subjects to cover. I want to revisit Maria's psychotext, right? There's a new thing I wanted to bring up that I didn't have a chance to bring up in the Lifetime Epic. And then I want to go over what's next, okay? In terms of projects, okay? So I want to revisit the psychotext. Let's put Maria's psychotext on the screen, what she said shortly before when she turned on me, because she didn't want to help Samantha when only she could, not me, because, yeah. So that's Maria's psychotext. Now, we already covered the 4 problems, right? By the way, Maria, if you would have put that in public anywhere, that's defamation. That's suable, actually. Just the first 2 parts, I just found out you've been working. That alone is defamation, but you got 2 more parts in there. That's a problem. Whole time, lying, and whole time. Yes. So, the fact that I'm making it public is to drive home the point I already made in the Lifetime Epic, but also another point, okay? I want to make sure we get this so that no one, especially the Vitor Pitor type, and especially not the system, have a problem with the whole how this thing with Maria. Until you see, here's the thing, until you see how I intend to end the demonstration and use it as a teaching tool, you won't get why we have to keep on, doing this. You will, once that's done, you'll get it. Why? It's a big deal. Why I have to do this. Okay, so regarding the psychotext, Maria, I don't know if you realize this. You probably don't because you don't pay attention to this shit, even though it's for you. It's supposed to be for your betterment, right? Me and my parents actually share something in common. Yeah, and that's quite an accomplishment. Our old job also caused that to happen. That's how you know that you failed at something big. When me and my parents agree, we see eye to eye on something. You know what it is? We all want your psychotext to be true. Yeah, me and my parents, they both want your psychotext to be true. But for different reasons. Yeah, get this. When I told them what you said, right? How you think I've been lying the whole time and secretly working a paying job, right? This ever since fired from the other job, right? They want to know who hired me. They want to know who's been paying me. They want to know if it's enough to move out and have my own place and live on my own. Yeah, they want this secret job that you think I got to actually exist so that I can, get a life started. Yeah, and not have to, make stuff in a nice but sometimes hot in my room shack. Right. They want me to have, they want your text to be true. They want your text to be true. Yeah. Now, let's cover me. I also want your psychotext to be true. You know why? Because get this. Okay, check it out. If I was able to work a secret full-time paying job and do all this video projects, right? And we're not talking any projects. We're talking about the most labor-intensive, best work of my life. Yeah. Since March. If I were able to literally work a secret job and do all this video project that you think I just went like this and did just to lie to you? Oh, you know what would happen? I would be able to work a regular job and come home and have my own video making career. I would be even better than AVGN. Yeah, and that dude was a magician, right? I covered why I turned my back on video game reviewing, right? One of the reasons, there are many. One of the things is, back in the day in 2006, dude was like a magician, okay? When he got signed to screwattack.com, Screw Attack, right? Was it Screw Attack? No, he was already on Screw Attack. Then it was Game Trailers. Anyways, back in those days, he cranked out a high-quality review every 2 weeks. Yes, every 2 weeks, he had a new 10-minute review of an old game. And honestly, it was good. We're not talking like a hack. We're not talking like these people who just throw shit together and put out there just for likes and subscribers. No. AVGN was the gold standard of reviewing back then. He still kind of is, okay? I don't keep up with this stuff anymore, but he's the guru of old game reviewing. I always said he's a fucking magician, dude. Every 2 weeks he's got a review, and he was doing freelance work on the side. He had a girlfriend. He even went back in a documentary and explained how, he went through some life difficulties. Man, I had life difficulties, but I couldn't do that shit. The guy was a magician. Yeah. I give him props for having his shit together. I do have a couple problems, but they are minor compared to his competency as a reviewer and a video maker, right? You give it to him because he's a video maker. But dude, if I could work a full-time job and go like this and crank out video projects, I would be even better than the AVGN. Yeah. I want your psychotext to be true, just so I can have a better career than AVGN and paying job and work. Holy shit, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. It can't happen. You saw when I was working with you at FedEx that I couldn't make anything, right? It would take lots more time. The amount of time, and we're talking about high quality stuff too. I don't make anything low quality. I make high quality shit. I have high standards. The same high standards I have in video making, I had in my regular work. Yeah. I work 7 days a week. I did overtime until I couldn't, until you came along and we bonded and I had to pay, until environmental problems started and I had burdens and I was busy on and off the job, I used to do max overtime on top of 7 days a week. I excelled. I worked at a higher pace than other people. Other people did the bare minimum to get by. I wanted to be in turbo mode as much as I can. I tried manipulative strategies when Samantha wasn't around to get myself in turbo mode, like bringing in music, which the motherfucker who said what he said didn't understand at first. One of the many ways he didn't understand me. He shut that music down. Then we had to go back and forth with the management. Eventually they allowed it. But dude, the music got me up to 85% my max capacity. That still wasn't as good as you being third fire starter. You got me up to maybe 80%. Samantha was the only one who got me to 100, and that's out of my mind. Shows up pro athletes intense. I worked max intense. Tried to, if not did, when Samantha was around. And other people didn't even have a turbo mode. All right. So I was being paid the same amount as people who were doing the bare minimum to get by, but I was gunning it every chance I got and yearning for the chance to gun it every day. Yeah. So you can see how you can't have a video making career and do that job. You saw it at our old job. Any new job, oh, same thing. I'm gonna max out at whatever new job I get. If it's not entertainment, I'm gonna max out, and I'm gonna try to do this in my free time. I'm gonna try to do the impossible. I'm gonna try to live up to your psycho text. I will. And if I do entertainment and I don't have to have a ho-hum job, oh, well, I'm just going to do what I do right now and excel at it. Anything I do, I'm going to excel. And when you have that standard, you can't do everything. It's impossible for your psychotext to be true. But oh my God, I wish it were, because then I'd be God. I would be God if I could have a secret job and do better than AVGN type of shit. Holy shit, that'd be awesome. So Maria, you did something that is remarkable and applause worthy, but it's very bad because it means somebody really messed up. Okay, you caused me and my parents to see eye to eye on something, but for completely different reasons. They want me to have your secret job, and I want to have your secret job. That's okay. I had to bring that up, dude. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. So where was I going to go with this? I had one more point before I moved on. I feel like I'm going to miss something. Hold on. I might cut this. I think there's one more thing regarding that. I just forgot. Yeah. So here's the thing. Unless I actually do get into show business and make real money, dude, I'm stuck. Because the best thing to do. Oh, I know where I want to go with this. So Maria, you know what you can do if you want a quick redemption? First off, you really need to improve as a person. That will take time. But you know what would be great? A great way to make up for this? I don't know if you have the ability. I don't think you do. It would be a whole new world. The best thing for you to do, or maybe somebody on your behalf, I don't know, would be if some movie studio actually hired me, like Paramount or MGM, New Line. What about DreamWorks? Are they out of business or are they still in business? DreamWorks. Get some movie. Maria, I know this is stupid for me to ask you this of you. Get some movie studio to hire me now and back pay me for all the work I've done, mostly for you, since ending my employment at FedEx. Yeah, get a movie studio to hire me, look at all the work I made since last working for pay, and say, this guy is a good talent. Maybe he should have been paid for this. Let's pick him up and back pay him a lot of money for all the intense work he did. Then, you know what that does? That makes your psychotext true in retroactively. Yes. It doesn't, okay, it doesn't make the lying part true. It sort of makes the just found out true, but a little variation. It makes the working part true, and it makes the whole time part true. Yes. So that's the best we can do. I would love that. I would love for somebody, if not you, somebody on your behalf to step in, hire David now by a studio, back pay him a considerable amount for all this work I did that I didn't get paid for this time, that took up all my time and got me fat. That would be wonderful. For somebody to step in and literally have so much sympathy for me, as well as you, as well as the damage caused, and just back pay me so we can make your psychotext true, in a sense. That would be wonderful. I know you don't have that ability because you don't know show business. You don't know how it works. So, and I don't know a damn thing. I don't know how to do that. I would have done that already if I knew how to do that. Somebody watching this, just figure it out. Everybody, let's start a fund. The fund is called Make Maria's Psychotext True. That's what we'll do. I'm not serious. That's just a joke. Okay. Yeah. very, very bad when you get David and his parents to see eye to eye on something. Oh, it won't be exactly the same. They're not going to see eye to eye the same way. They will both have different ideas. Okay. All right. The plans for next video. Okay, so we are on, what day is it? Are we on the 22nd? I think we're on the 22nd. Tomorrow is August 23rd. I'm going to show, we already covered why the August 23rd is Maria's new birthday. We're just going to decide that in the Lifetime Epic. I'm going to put Wildfire. I had a custom autograph I showed you. They signed because of the reason your lie about your birthday being the 3rd, being the 2nd, can't make up your mind, put them together. 23rd, your new birthday. They signed a custom autograph for you. I'm going to show it on the screen. So we're going to talk about that autograph next video, and we're going to do a stream for your new birthday. That's tomorrow. So because I have to put this on the table and start editing it, at least start, and I got to get ready for tomorrow's stream, your birthday stream. I'm going to have 2 projects on the table, and I'm going to talk about that and maybe another autograph. I'm going to figure out what I want to talk about. So what we're going to do for Maria's birthday stream is we're going to first go over a footage from the Olympics, in the 1996 Olympics, when who I call Mike Toddler Richter. I will explain that when we get to it. Mike Toddler Richter was a goaltender for the U.S. against the Russians. I'm going to actually watch that game on camera and commentate on the whole toddler aspect and sort of re-explain that so we have a new basis rather than where it actually came from back in the day in 2013, which no one was supposed to know about, but we don't know. We're going to, because of your new birthday, that based on your birthday lie, we're going to cover Mike Toddler Richter and explain that shit. Now we can refer to him again. Right. We're going to put everybody on international rosters. I already set it up. We're Team USA. It's going to be me, Samantha, and you, left to right on top line 1, which was supposed to be the dream line. Mike Toddler Richter is going to be the goaltender, not Deficio or anyone else. And we're going to play a 60-minute game against the Russians and see what happens. Let's see if the magical ultimate top line produces some magic. Why not? You're going to play with Samantha. There you go. Like you were supposed to. Not Kayla in the goddess position, right? Whatever. It's okay. You're good, Kayla. It's just that Maria... Yeah. Okay, is that it? Oh, and then after that, on Patrick Marlowe's birthday, September 15th, right? We're going to do another stream. This is going to be Team Finland. Our guys on Team Finland. Me on left side. Jennifer on right side. Either Fuego or Esa Tikkanen in the center. And we're going to do a tournament round. 1 round, max teams, like 7 games plus the medal rounds. We're going to see what happens when we put ourselves on Team Finland, and I'm probably going to explain Jennifer's new number 12, and also that display case. So yeah, that's how we do it. We covered everything, and that's the end of the video. Yep. Thanks for watching. Now, let's see what time it is. Hold on. So you saw that the YouTube copyright thing got completed on one day. It is 6:43 on August 22nd. Yes. So the YouTube copyright thing, because it involved no editing, got uploaded on the same day. We're going to see how long it takes after 6:43 a.m. on August 22nd to get this done. And if we get interrupted by Maria's birthday stream, that's just how it goes. It takes longer because David does not have enough resources as one person to do a whole staff's worth of work in nowhere, California, where it's super duper hot every day. I'm sweating right now. It's even worse in my room. We're going to see how long this takes versus the other project, and you can compare when you're done what David could do every day and what David wants to do every day but can't because he don't got no staff. So there you go. Thanks a lot, people.
Friday night, I don't seem right. Take one more look in the mirror. I'm not myself, but I can't tell how to fix what I'm feeling. And all I know is I don't really know anymore. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Trying to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. Crowded room, I can't move, but in my head thoughts are racing. Empty words, I'm not sure how much more I can fake it. And all I know is no one really knows me at all. I wanna stay out, but I wanna go home. I'm with my friends, but I'm still alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. Inside I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Try to fit it, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. That's what I tell myself. Keep it all together when it's crashing down. That's what I tell myself. No, it's not forever what I'm feeling now. What I'm feeling now. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. I don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Trying to fit it, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. Friday night, I don't seem right. Take one more look in the mirror. I'm not myself, but I can't tell how to fix what I'm feeling. And all I know is I don't really know anymore. I wanna go out, but I wanna stay home. I'm with my friends, but I'm so alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. And I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Trying to fit it, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still work. We still work. We still work. We still work. Crowded room, I can't move, but in my head thoughts are racing. Empty words, I'm not sure how much more I can fake it. And all I know is no one really knows me at all. I wanna stay out, but I wanna go home. I'm with my friends, but I'm still alone. I wanna feel love, but I don't love myself. Inside I feel so far from everybody else. Don't let them see me drowning in pressure. Try to fit in, but it just makes it worse. Push the opinions out like they don't hurt. Yeah, we're all damaged, but we still